But does your fan base know that you literally had me jumped and you knew I was pregnant? Going through a miscarriage literally the next day.
All right, now this is kind of a sad situation, so I'm just going to get into it. This young lady, her name is Gorgeous Doll. I'm assuming she is a Atlanta socialite. Now, I heard about Gorgeous Doll a couple of months ago when she was talking about Lotto going to the strip club and throwing money and taking it back. But apparently, Gorgeous Doll and Lotto, they've had issues in the past. And Gorgeous Doll is saying Lotto got her jumped, but this situation gets more serious than this. Let's just hear it from Gorgeous Doll. Let's get it.
So I just woke up. I'm sitting here working on Active Doll, and someone just, submitted an admission of guilt. And I just, think it's funny because what you just admitted to, right, is you admitted to having me jumped when you knew I was pregnant, causing a miscarriage, right? You just said that the last person who spoke on your man, and who did we say your man was, got jumped outside of a club in Atlanta because you yourself couldn't see me. And I don't know why you would comment that, because win, lose, or draw, like I said, you didn't do shit. You had me jumped while pregnant, causing a miscarriage. I'm going to insert her comment, her trying to be funny. And the thing about it is, you'll argue with this last check, right? But you ain't never said a motherfucking thing about the situation between us. So I think it's funny that now you're using that situation to try to troll the next one. I don't think it's funny at all. And you will be hearing from my lawyers, all 6 of them.
All right, so on the screen, it looked like Lotto and a lash tech, the girls that do the eyelashes, they were arguing, I'm assuming on TikTok or Instagram or something like that. And so Lotto, she commented and basically snitched on herself and said, who you describing? Because it's not me. Laugh my ass off. Get off them T pages. You losing your marbles. Last spoke on my man on TikTok, got whooped outside the club in the A. You read that too? Now, some people responded to Lotto, and I thought it was crazy. She said, and I'm a multi-millionaire. Thank you. Lotto, you a pretty girl, but I never like to see rich people nor celebrities like doing shit like that. Like, is it really that serious?
And my whole thing about it is I haven't even spoke on my miscarriage situation, any of it. But for you to go in there and comment and think it's funny, babe, I don't know what the is wrong with you, but you're a real up person, because that situation meant a lot to me. But I'm happy that you're trolling and thinking it's funny to talk about, because I promise you I'm going to give you the field day that you want over it. The thing about it is, for you to think that that's a joke is crazy, because I promise you I'm going to literally make sure pro-life, women's rights, abortion rights, all them are on your ass. Because what do you mean the last that played with me or my man, I had them beat up outside of a club in Atlanta? I told the whole motherfucking world that I was pregnant, and then the day after that started going through a miscarriage. I'm so happy that you think that is funny, you evil bitch. Do you know how evil you have to be to laugh that somebody went through that? I haven't even spoken on the situation myself yet. I haven't even got to talk about the situation, and bitch, you think it's funny to laugh about it? Like when I tell you, you sent bitches to jump me, but I asked you to literally, you and me, I said I gotta handle my situation, or we can go from there, or after my situation, because bitch, you took that choice from me. That's the fucking problem, and I promise you, you will answer to all of it. I will sue you for every fucking dollar that you make, and every dollar that you make in the future, bitch. And you better fucking hope I can't file charges on you. You will go to jail. I'm not playing with you. Because at the end of the day, one thing about it, is a ha-ha, kiki. Listen, you stay on this motherfucking internet trolling, right? And you might have a fan base, yeah, cool. But does your fan base know that you literally had me jumped and you knew I was fucking pregnant, going through a miscarriage literally the next day? I had an appointment the day before. Everything was fine. I went to my appointment the next motherfucking day to have a checkup, and my motherfucking cells were separating. Bitch, you think it's funny, right? I love that for you.
Now, also, let's go back to last year when Gorgeous Doll talked about getting jumped by Lotto, and I'm assuming this is before she went to the doctor and found out about her miscarriage, all right?
But it's like, with that situation, all you did was hurt yourself more, because these people on this TikTok app know that girl was pregnant, and you sent somebody to put hands on her. Nobody know what I was going to do. Keep the baby, not keep the baby. Nobody knows what my plan was, okay? And at the end of the day, it's like, where I'm at in it, it's nobody's business. But it's like, you kind of almost took that choice from me. So it's like, now, we could have had a talk. It could have been handled. And granted, you don't owe me a conversation. I don't owe you one. But what I got to say to you is that you're putting your internal insecurities about your music on me because you fucked up. And at the end of the day, I can't help that. You can't help that. And now having a pregnant girl drop is crazy. But anyways, y'all, internally, you're fighting demons about your music on your own. Because ever since the It's a Party went left, and now the first week of your album went left, and then you sent somebody that same day that they dropped her stats for her album, was the same night that she sent somebody to jump me. Right? Now, let me tell you, like, typically when I go out in the city, I'm not with a bunch of girls, okay? I'm with security. I'll probably be by myself. You sent multiple people to come put hands on a pregnant lady. You will never be a girl's girl, and you will always be a joke, to me at least, because I wouldn't do nothing like that. I know it's a felony to put hands on a pregnant person, but for you to send people to jump a pregnant person, not a girl's girl. And I'm sorry, your music's not doing what you want it to do. It's not my fault though, but you're only making it worse. And so, like, pretty much, y'all, with the fight, the next day when I woke up, like, I had like this little scratch right here. I had like a knot right here, and like my lip was like a little busted or whatever. And like, I just was like, oh, it's nothing, until I went to the bathroom and I was like spotting a little.
All right, so that's the end of that video. And as far as I know, she deleted that off of her TikTok. So I was lucky to get the first part because somebody posted it on Twitter. But look, I ain't got all of the facts, but Lotto admitted to jumping somebody outside of the club. And jumping somebody over a man that's married. And I know in your interview, you said your man pay all the bills and he buy you all the cars and all the bags. But jumping a pregnant girl over a man you not even allowed to go public with? Yeah, I said allowed. You not allowed to go public with? It's crazy. It's crazy. Lotto, you a pretty girl, but this goes into some of the things that people say about Lotto, which is insecure, very petty. Hell, you got people out here talking about Lotto like she Drake. They saying she not like us. They saying she got too much white in her. That's what they saying, not me. I hear people saying she not even from Atlanta. That's what they saying, not me. I know I'm not the only person who be hearing people say Lotto is a Karen. Now she fine as hell, but when I hear stories like this, it just makes all of those rumors and trash talk about you sound true. We praying for Gorgeous Doll. I hope she gets her situation figured out. Sad story. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.